Hi guys, welcome to episode 5 of the 2003-04 database by the Mad Scientists, where we are managing Arsenal and trying to replicate that invincible season. Now, before we start, I just wanted to ask you guys a question. In the last episode, I did put links for the face pack and the skin that we are using. Have any of you downloaded it, and what are your thoughts? Please leave that in the comment section. I'd really love to know. I know the Mad Scientists would like to know as well, because maybe you can make some improvements if you guys can recommend that. Is there any mistakes that you guys have seen in the face packs? Let me know. I can pass the message on to Mad Scientist, or you can speak to him yourself. But let me know in the comment section what you think. Now, obviously, in today's episode, we have got Aston Villa. It is a big game. They're 5th in the league. Well, they were 5th in the league the last time that we played. It might have changed. We will see that soon. But we are firm favourites for this Premier League clash. We're third. Sorry, it says it here. Aston Villa are in 6th place at the moment. And we are 1-3 on to win. Aston Villa 7-1. We really should be winning this. Is there any team news that we need to know about? Aston Villa may not risk Olaf Mjolborg, but that is the only player that could potentially be missing. There's other things that I wanted to let you know. We've had a player that wants to leave, and you could probably guess who it is. He's done it. He's done it before. He's been moaning, but Sylvain Wiltord, he's not getting many games. When he has played, he's not really done anything, and he's moaning that he wants to leave. So I've offered him to clubs. No one wants him at the moment. I'm just going to find the. I don't know where it is, but yeah, he basically wants to leave, and also another big piece of transfer news. We're not signing anyone yet, but Fernando Torres, 19-year-old Fernando Torres, has been placed on the transfer list by Atletico Madrid. He's valued at about 24 million. They've put him up for 54 million. Now, unfortunately, we've not got enough money to put a bid in for him. I'd love to get him in, but we just don't have the money, and we've not got the wage structure to be able to get him in. But that is some big news coming out. Now, I just want to have a look at the schedule to see how we've been performing. And obviously, in the last game, we drew with Liverpool 1-1 with a late last kick of the game equaliser. And since then, we've been on an unbeatable run. We've won 5 games in a row. We beat Man City 4-1. We'll have a look at that. Obviously, I've shown you the Man City side. Shinzuki Nakamura with a goal after 2 minutes from the penalty spot. Now, this player does look very, very good. 25 years old, Japanese, only valued at 9 million. But look at these very high stats. Apart from his physicals, he's very good. He scored 8 goals in 19 appearances, 4 assists. 3 have been from the penalty spot, but his average rating is very good. He's playing very well for them. But despite going 1-0 down, Ray Parlour. Now, this was after my assistant said, "You're playing Ray Parlour out of position." Ray Parlour banged in the first goal, then Henrie, Martin Keown and Kanu wrapping it up. We then faced Celta Vigo at home, Bakayoglu, Henrie with 2 goals, and we gave a start to Seb Larsson. He was in our under-23s. A lot of the players weren't available, but he was, so I stuck him in midfield, and he scored an absolute beauty, which I'm going to show you now, actually. So Sendros took the throw on. Henrie flicked it back to Sendros. Took around defender, found Yaya Toure and Seb Larsson. What a strike there by the young Swedish superstar. Great goal there. Great goal. Now, after that game, we had Charlton, where we won 2-0. Bakayoglu again with another goal. Lauren with a goal from the penalty spot. We then played Man U. Now, this was a massive game. Remember, in the big games, we've done really poor. I decided to go for a tactical masterclass. And rather than going positive, attacking like I have in all the other games, I decided, you know what? We're away from home. We're playing Man United. They're top of the league. And if I remember back to 97-98 when we won the league title, and Overmars scored that absolutely beautiful goal to win us the game 1-0. That game was very defensive. Again, in 03-04, where we drew 0-0 in Martin Keown's jumping in Ruud van Nistelrooy's face, we were very defensive. So I decided to go cautious in this game, and it paid off. Henrie with 2 goals, Sol Campbell with a winner, Rio Ferdinand Kleberson with a great goal. But that weren't enough. We won. Fantastic performance by the boys. And then in our final game, before this one, we played Fulham and won 1-0. And I'm telling you, we're saving the best until last. I'm going to show you this goal. It was an absolute peach. Senderos with the throw again, looking for Ian Hart. Flicked it back to Senderos. Senderos then played it to Carlson. First time, ping, right in the top corner, left foot, super strike. Keeper had no chance. And another fantastic goal. And hopefully we can get a few of them for you today. I don't think we've actually won in any of these games yet, have we? We played the testimonial for Mike Keogh, and we lost that on the episode. We then played, what was it? Was it Man U that we played? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we played. Yeah, it was Man U that we played, and we lost that one. Then we played Chelsea. We lost that one as well. And then we played Liverpool and drew. So, yeah, we haven't won a game on any of the episodes. So, hopefully we get our first win today. And what I'm going to do is quickly show you my tactics again. We've gone back to this. Now, playing against anybody else, especially at home, I've now got it on attacking rather than positive. And I've set all these players to attack. The reason I've done that is my assistant was saying that you need 4 to 5 on a positive mentality. You need 4 to 5 people on attack. So I've whacked all of them on attack. Obviously, Vieira's support. The wing backs are on support because they're going to push forward. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to whack him as an inside forward on attack as well. These guys can push forward. Lauren's picked up an injury as well, so I'm going to have to sub him off. And then we've got Kallstrom that's sitting back and defending. But when he's got a ping of a left foot, he can just sit there and ping him all day. He's defensive, but he's a deep line playmaker. So he's not a full-on tackling player. But that's what Vieira's there for. Now, before we get into the game, I just want to show you the league table. Obviously, we've had some good results. We are now only 2 points behind Man U and Chelsea. Unfortunately, the win against Man United was not in the league. It was in the Carabao Cup. But nevertheless, we've won that. It's building our confidence, and hopefully we can keep going forward. As we said earlier, Aston Villa in 6th place. They are 10 points behind us. And if we get a win today and Man City and Chelsea slip up, we could potentially go top of the table. But we need to take small baby steps first. And we need to get a win in one of these episodes because it's been a long time coming. We need to get a result. Now, before we start the game with Aston Villa, I just wanted to confirm something. We were talking before about Europe and what would happen. We have gone into the Europa League, and this one is for you, mad scientists, because we are travelling to Denmark to play Brøndby IF. And from the bottom of my heart, I'm going to beat them for you. So let's have a look at the tactics. And one thing I forgot to say is that before the Man United game, we rested some of the players, and I put Peter Cech in goal, and then I forgot to take him out against Man U. But he actually played well. He's been playing really well in goal, so I'm going to keep him in instead of Lehmann. Senderos has been playing well as well. Kolo Touré. Campbell is still injured, but I might bring Martin Keown in for Kolo Touré there. We've got Yaya Touré on the bench. Kanu, I'm going to leave him off there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring on Ray Parlour for Oliver Capo. Obviously, he's only rated 1 star as a right winger, but last time I played him there, he played really well. Ljungberg's looking tired, but I'm going to keep him on for now. And I'm going to keep the rest of that team. So it's going to be, actually, I need to take off Lauren because he's got a knock. And Sylvan Wiltord will have to go there. He's not fully fit, but he can go there. Lauren's picked up an injury. So we've got Cech in goal, Kolo Touré on the right, Ian Hart on the left, Keown, Senderos at the back, Kallstrom Vieira in the centre, Ljungberg and Parlour up as the wingers, and Bergkamp and Henrie up front. I believe that this selection is good enough to get a victory today against Aston Villa. And God, we need a win. I just feel bad for you guys because you're watching, and in between episodes, I'm doing really, really well. But when it comes to the episodes, when it comes to the live games, they just, I don't know, they can't take the pressure and they just screw it up. I'm going to demand a win in this game, and let's see what we can do. We've got an early free kick. Bergkamp whips in. Senderos. Thomas Sorensen with the save. Great goalkeeper, Thomas Sorensen. I used to be a massive fan of his. Torre losing the ball, but Senderos picks up, looks for Bergkamp. Karlsson flicks it back to Hendrie. I remember last time that we played these guys was in Martin Keown's testimonial, and we lost 1-0 because of a Lee Hendrie strike in the 45th minute. Ian Hart looking for Parler. Ljungberg. And our assistant doesn't like Ray Parler playing as the right winger, but he does such a good job there. Great ball by Ian Hart. He flicked it back in. Henry couldn't score. Hart flicked it back on, and Ljungberg on the volley tucks it in. 1-0 after 3 minutes. And it looks like you guys, if it stays this way, are going to see a victory. Come on, boys. Ljungberg with a free kick from the edge of the box, but he curls it over the bar. And this has been a very impressive start. Aston Villa dominating possession. We've only got 37%. Oh, it's gone up to 41 now. But they aren't really creating anything. Or they just have started creating something. But it didn't create any highlights. So, to me, it's nothing. And we have a free kick. Bergkamp whips it long. Samuel hacks it clear to Kim Karlsson. Ian Hart flicks in. And Bergkamp! Oh, he's offside. Can you believe it? Let's have a look at that. Hart, good ball. Ljungberg flicked it on. And there's potentially 4 players offside there. So I think that was a fair call by the linesman. Kinsella now with a chance for Aston Villa. Can they get back in the game? Kolo brings it forward to Vieira. Vieira to Ljungberg. Ljungberg's having a great game, but he's been tackled. Kinsella hits it long, looking for Angel. And Peter Cech. He's really, really proving that I was right to sign him on this game, even though it's the young version of Peter Cech. And to be fair, the young version of Peter Cech is the better version, because now I like Peter Cech. He's done a lot for the game. What he's achieved has been fantastic, but now he is not good enough to be a number 1 at a top club. And yes, Arsenal are a top club, and we should be in the top 4 at least. Ljungberg winning the ball back now. Brings the ball forward. Ljungberg's playing superb. Bergkamp looking for Henry. 2-0. And surely that is game, set and match now. Henry is... Since we've gone more attacking, Henry has been superb. It's now his 12th goal of the season. And we will check after this game, but I believe he is now our top goal scorer. Great finish there by Thierry Henry. Tucked it away. And he had a slow start into the season, but he's doing really well now. We'll see in the replay of that again, and yeah, you can see he was definitely onside. Henry tucks it in. Beautiful finish there. And Peter Winham, Angel Hitzelsperger, very dangerous left foot. And Lee Hendrie likes scoring against us. And he curled it. Let's have a look at this replay. Curled it beautifully past Peter Cech there. From about 30 yards out. Beautiful finish. And yeah, game is on. Maybe we won't have a victory for you guys to watch. It's now 2-1, and with 30 minutes left to go, all Aston Villa need is 1 goal. 1 goal, and it will be a draw. Kinsella now with a chance. Peter Cech with a good save. Are Arsenal going to hit on the counter-attack? A long ball by Peter Cech looking for Bergkamp. Karlsson picks up. Looks for Parler. Parler whips it in. Henry! 13th for the season. Absolutely beautiful finish. We lead 3-1. Surely that is it. Kim Karlsson has been superb since signing him in centre midfield. Ray Parler. Gilberto cannot get in the side. And Henry with a great finish there. I think if we do let Wiltord leave, we might need to bring someone in. Jeremy Ali is not really doing too well. He's on loan at Marseille at the moment, but he's not... I don't think he's scored yet. And it's been like half the season. Hart now looking for Ljungberg. Vieira picks it up. Good tackling by him, but he's lost the ball. Hadji looking for Darius Vassell. Marcus Allback now finds the cell again. Long ball, beats the defence, and Allback is denied with a great save by Peter Cech then. Hitzelsperger now with a corner. Can he whip it in? He's got a great left foot, and Vieira heads it behind for another corner. Can Arsenal defend now? I think I might take it off of attacking it and go on to cautious. And with that, we might be able to hit on the counter-attack a bit more. Parler winning the ball back well there. And we might make a couple of subs as well. There's only 5 minutes left to go. Who should I bring on? I'm going to bring on Yaya Toure for Patrick Vieira. Ashley Cole could come on for Ian Hart. And we've got one more sub we can make. I'm going to bring on Sylvan Wiltord to Freddie Ljungberg. See what he can do. He's got 3 minutes to impress me. And it looks like we've got a win, boys and girls. Samuel, the whistle was blown. We have won. We've finally got a victory on an episode. I can't believe it. I'm so happy that we've managed to do it. And we dominated the game, to be fair, although they did have a lot of chances. Lee Hendrie always seems to score against us. I think I might need to sign him at some point. I tell you what, he looks a lot younger on that photo. He's 26 years old. That is false advertisement, that is right there. And a fantastic victory. I'm going to be assertive, good win. And Henry again, it seems every game I am praising him right now. And I just want to show you as well, potentially is he our top goal scorer. So we go to home, and yes, Thierry Henry is now our top goal scorer. He's got our highest average rating. Freddie Ljungberg still with 8 assists. Kim Kallström still the best passer. 4 man of the match awards for Henry. Vieira with 5 yellow cards, and Kallström now with the most red cards as well. So our good form continues, and I just want to have a look at this. Our under-18s beat Liverpool under-18s 5-1. Let's see if you guys can recognise any of these names. Mark Howard in goal. Alex Swenzebi. Wait a minute, I haven't actually brought him in, I don't think. So he was actually at Arsenal before he went to Man United. That is interesting, unless he's on like a... No, there's no history, no nothing. So there you go. Some small fact for you guys out there. Gerard Piqué, Johan Giroud, Matt Dillon, Joey Martinho, Sami Khedira, Jesus Navas, Dimitri Payet, Nani, Stephen O'Donnell. And yeah, you won't know the other ones. Nani with a goal, O'Donnell with 1, Dimitri Payet with 2, Jesus Navas with 1. Payet getting man of the match. How's he done for our under-18s? 10 goals in 30 games, 5 assists. So yeah, he's doing pretty well since we signed him from Le Havre. And I've done all these now. Let's check out. Oh, we won in the FA Youth Cup. Very nice. So let's see when we're going to come back in the next episode. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I'm going to come back earlier just for this Spurs game because it's Spurs. And everyone loves a good North London derby. So we're going to come back for the Spurs game. It will mean that we'll have more games in a season than normal, but doesn't matter. We're going to play Spurs. We're going to have the North London derby. Back in the days when Spurs didn't have a chance when they played against us. But we'll have a quick look at their side. Anyone you remember? Casey Keller. I think we've looked at the team already, to be fair. Jamie Redknapp, Poyet, Helder Postiga, Bobby Zamora. Yeah, we've looked at all of those. So it's going to be a great game when you come back. And one other thing before you go, or before we go, and before the next episode, during the time between now and then, it's going to be the start of the transfer window again, and we've got a lot of players that I need to negotiate contracts with because they're running low. They want upgrades, and we're going to have to play around with that. So when we come back, we're going to have a look at what players we've kept, what players we've potentially let go. If you guys have got any tips, if you think I should get rid of anyone in particular or should buy anyone in particular, leave it in the comments section. Let me know what you think. And hopefully we can get a few players out and be able to bring in a couple of new signings as well. So, like I said, leave your comments in the comments section. And yeah, I just want to thank you guys for watching again. I've had a fantastic response on this series so far. Hopefully we can keep it going. And if you have liked this episode, then please hit that like button. It massively helps with the channel and the video being able to get seen. And also, as well, if you're new to the channel as well, please make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can see more content. And if you guys have not yet played the 0304 database and you don't know how to download it, then if you look in my channel or if you look in the playlist for the 0304 database, then I have got a video on there on how to download. So please make sure you do it. I believe there's a link in the description as well. So just click on that, and then, like I said, I've got links to the face pack and the skin in the description as well below. So yeah, thank you very much guys for watching. Really appreciate it. See you later. Take care.